Yo, what's good? This is Young Diamondzz, and you are watching Miss Drama TV.
Check me out.
You're an angel and I want you to fly.
We first met, I'm like, she fine, but I was shied away. They dreaming about you and me, but I was...
So today we have Young Diamondzz.
What's good? How you doing out there?
That's right. And you actually have a couple aliases, right?
Yeah.
So what is it? Young Diamond, Young J Diamondzz, yep. Louis Don.
It's Louis
Juan,
VJ.
Louis VJ. What else? What else?
J-Rock, you know, people from Chicago, you know what I'm saying, Wisconsin, they know me as J-Rock as well, a.k.a. Diamond Track Productions, You So Vicious Entertainment, you know, and also the Paper Cuts Committee. That's what's going hard right now, that Paper Cuts Committee movement. Okay, balling out of control, the ladies love you. Is that really what's going on in real life, or is that just the image you're putting out there? It actually what's happened over my life. I'm a little bit more mature now. Let me explain to you why I say that. Is that in society we damage because I don't talk about violence. I've lived in a city where I've watched people die. So what happens is when you experience death and you watch people go through the hood and really be violent, you don't want to talk about that. Real people don't talk about stuff that's tragic. You don't think it's funny to talk about a dude disrespecting you and blowing his brains out. And then for the instance of the ladies, a lot of times ladies let men ruin their self-esteem. I'm here to help you build it up because I speak to you with respect. I don't call you out your name. I respect you to the fact that I want you to know that I think of you as somebody. Okay. But mind you, we did just hear a song on top of that break called Stripper Pole. So for any lady, I guess he's letting us know, I mean, you know, as a woman we care about, we know what jobs we supposed to have. Is that what you're saying? No, but I don't be on no poles. No, but you hear what I said though. Human stripper pole. The song is called Human Stripper Pole. Oh, okay. So now, what do we do when you dance? You interact with me dancing, I'm your pole. Oh. I'm not saying I want you on that pole, but I'm your human stripper pole. There you go. A lot of metaphors. If you listen to his music, don't get caught up in what the words say. Get caught up in the metaphors. Because apparently it's very metaphorically speaking when he raps. All right. Now, you grew up in Chicago. Yep. Okay. You were near the Rainbow Beach area. Yep. Talk about that area. Now, apparently Kanye wasn't too far from that, or? Yeah, he wasn't too far from that. You know, he claims he's from the Rainbow Beach area. From back when I was around that area, Rainbow Beach is considered like, that's just like, that's Lakeshore Drive. It's a lot of stunners over there. We just have fun over there. We do a lot of stunning, but it's a lot of dudes over there that bust your head if you get out of line. So Kanye was one of the dudes. He stayed in the house. Keep it real with you. I ain't really see him, and this was back in the '90s. You know what I mean? So well, wasn't he working at the Gap around that time or something? Something like that. Did you see him in the Gap? I ain't never seen him in no Gap because I didn't shop at the Gap. Yeah, I had a job. You know what? What were you doing? I was working at let me think. I ain't really kept jobs that long because I'm into music. I was a basketball player. I was real big into basketball back in Chicago. I went to South Shore High School. And then I transferred and went to a Wisconsin school, which was in Madison. I went to La Follette, and I was into that basketball. But you gotta remember, like, I was from the hood, so if you don't, all they know how to do is be rappers, drug dealers, football players, you know, entertainers. So I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what else to be. Okay. So now, in that time frame, I've been to school for a while. So I've been learning the business aspect of it. I've been going to Whitewater College. Shout out to Whitewater, and I'm just there for broadcasting and communications. And it's just, you know, I'm trying to go a whole different route. But did you have a job back in the day? I mean, what was the job? You glossed over the whole, I went away from there. Totally glossed over. I worked at Sam's Club. You worked at Sam's Club. I worked at Sam's Club. All right, how long was that? That was a little while. That's about a year. I did a year there. Okay, that's not bad. That ain't bad. Sometimes it's good to have a job. It is good to have a job. A lot of people have a job. Let's be clear. And still have a job. Yeah. I'm sure if somebody in your family has a job. Yeah. A real job. My mom, U.S. Department of Labor. That's what I'm saying. See? I was in from like, I just say from like 17 to maybe like 22. I mean. And how old are you now? I'm 26. Okay. Yeah. So I mean. And what made you stop? Because of the fact that you were breaking down. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that wasn't. You know what? It was because I was out at the time. I was a leader, but I was being a follower. You see what I'm saying? Music was telling me what to do, and then you know I wasn't paying attention to myself. So. I mean, at this time, you know, I just woke up one day. I'm like, man, look at this. This is what you need to do. It's not worth it sitting there worried about the police pulling you over every time. You got a nice car. You lose your car because in Chicago, you go right to the repo. So your best friend might have your car later on. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You don't want to end up like that, putting $20,000 in the car, and then you end up sitting in the repo for $6,000. So it's not worth it. I need to go to Chicago to get a car. It was a few artists, though, that forget. I bought your album, so I'm feeling like you can't take a picture with me for a minute? What is you doing? I bought you that Bentley you bragging about. I contributed to that, so personally, I need to ride in that.
So who?
You did? I need to ride.
I'm sure they would have been like, yeah, of course. You bought my Bentley. But who are these artists?
Oh, man, and it make it so bad. It was one of my favorite. They was just out there calling me Swizz Beats just a few minutes ago. It was actually Swizz Beats, and which was kind of sad, you know. He's a really nice dude.
Yeah, he's really
nice
easy
dude.
Going in real life.
He wasn't nice that day, though.
He must have had a bad day.
Hey, but you know what? How can you be bad when you're rich? I wouldn't be mad. Let me tell you something. I got
Have you been on Twitter lately? He's having pretty much bad days.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but you got Alicia Keys, brother. I would not be mad at all.
But continue. What were you saying?
He walked in. First of all, the girl came out of me a little bit. I was like, ah! You know, just a little bit. I got a little nervous, but it came out of me a little bit. I had to compose myself because, you know, you got to look professional when you're meeting people. So, so Swizzy came in, and I'm like, I had this camera. It was a nice camera, but, you know, I don't know how really expensive this camera was. It wasn't mine. So I said, Swizzy, you know, can you take a picture with me? You know, let's see what it is. So he said, cool. He takes the picture, and then he had his son with him. Now, his son was super cool. Now, his son was like, oh, hey, you know, how you doing? You know, he was really nice.
He was a baby,
yeah, you know, he was nice. Like 2 or 3. I'm like, trying to suck up to the son so I can Swizz Beats. What's good? So, he like, cool. He takes the picture. Now, it was dark in the Sky Bar. I don't know if you ever been there before, but it's really dark in there. And so I said, Swizzy, can we move into the light? Swizzy was like, hell no. I got to go get my reservations.
He said, hell no?
Hell no. I got to get my reservations.
Oh, okay.
So now my feelings was hurt. I felt my heart hit my kidney. I was salty right then. You know what I'm talking about? Stomach was sour. So I didn't say nothing because first off, I looked at the restaurant. It was empty. So what reservations do you need? You Swizz Beats, like I'm pretty sure they know who you was. It was empty. And then he just didn't really, he really didn't show me no love. I was kind of disappointed. Everybody else did. Genuine, Joe, you know, Chi-town Messenberg. It was plenty of names I can go through. They was like trying to hear my music. They was trying to, you know, interact with me. You got to understand, amongst the Sky Bar was, you couldn't just be in the Sky Bar. You couldn't just be anybody. You had to have money to be in there. That's a nice hotel in LA, right on the Sunset. And so he should have known I was doing something. I'm in there. He just was really kind of cold. He moved me to the side a little bit, and I was really disappointed because, you know, at the same time, I've watched Swizz Beats for years. I've watched him from when he hit the scene with Rough Riders from '96, '97. Prior to that, I met Sarge, who was a Rough Rider. You know, he know who he is, and, you know, we know people, mutual people. I was on stage with DMX when he came to my city. You know, he showed me love. So it was just, you know, it was hard for me.
Right. I'm sure you'll get over it, but I feel you.
I'm not. You're
a little tight.
I'm a little upset right now.
Yeah, you're a little upset. Well, you are currently in school. You talked about that. How is that for you right now? Is it hard to juggle the school aspect as well as the career aspect?
Yeah.
I mean, are you passing?
Yeah, actually, I'm a 3.7 student. All the teachers that told me I wasn't gonna be nothing. I'm in college getting 3.7s and 4.0s. You know what I'm saying? Go to my YouTube. It's on YouTube, dude. My grades.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good. Is this year what? Last year, first year?
This is my 3rd year. I had changed my major a few times.
Okay.
I wanted to go in as a social worker at first to help the kids out. I mean, I'm gonna tell you a true story. If you know me, I'm real big on trying to help build the community. I'm trying to help with kids that were just like me, that was in single parent homes, and I'm really big on that. I love kids. Okay. Not like the kids you were talking about R. Kelly be on, but I'm talking about the kids. Kids.
I heard, and this correct me if I'm wrong, that you perform at birthday parties.
Yep, I do birthday parties.
So what are you doing at birthday? You be singing, what is it called?
No, you just saying. I knew it.
Stripper pole at birthday parties
for
kids?
Man. I was sing Happy Birthday. I was sing Barney songs to get a paycheck. You dig? No, but I do anything. I do birthday parties. I do 16 and up. Because, I mean, my fans, it'd be crazy. Like, I don't even know sometimes I have fans. Like, I'd be somewhere and somebody would be like, oh, my God, that is like Young Diamondzz. And I'd be like, oh, my God, I am. You know, and I'm really like, I can't believe I'm like a mini celebrity, you know, but it is what it is, though. I mean, I'm blessed. You know, God is good. He's working with me. He's working with me right now as we speaking.
Right.
We make money from the production aspect of it. And also, I sell shoes online. Divine Diamond shoes. I got
what kind of shoes are these?
I said Gucci's, the Burberrys.
Are they real Gucci shoes?
Next question. You dig? No, they close enough. See, they not Hoochies. They Gucci's. They close enough. Let's just leave it.
Oh my God. So why would somebody buy? I mean, they can go to like in New York, they can go to like 125th or Canal Street and get these Slucci shoes.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they can probably find on little street vendors. So why would they buy it online?
You know, with every shoe I sell, you get my authentic smell on it, and I usually smell good. So, you know, you should be good after that. I mean, you want my shoes. I mean, I don't know. See, I went to New York, and I was looking for some boosters yesterday when I was walking through Times Square.
Canal Street.
Okay, I got to go check that out. Check that out.
All right.
But my shoes are real enough.
Real enough.
On the box it says Gucci, real enough. Let me do this for the Chi-town. Listen here. Listen. I represent that Chi-town. We don't have problems. We don't have these problems that you think about. See me in the club in my Gucci's, they will shot you out. My hoochie shot you out. Goes up in my mouth. My goals cost more than Detroit's cars out. I mean, you know, I spit it like I live it, how I give it to you. And if you really want it, I'ma really give it to you. I go to school for that broadcast communications. And while you're hating, economy is really starting, messed up a little bit there. So then you're going to throw me off with the economics. Like, what'd you say? Economics. I didn't even know how to spell that word till 2 weeks ago. So, but that's close enough. You got to buy the album because it is hot, though.
All right.
Girl, I'm loving your style. Although I know I just met you today. I'm fishing the wedding for us. Honeymoon overseas. Hope it happen one day. Yeah, I'll be happy to say I love you, I need you, I want you to stay.